Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. I recently stumbled upon an interesting article in Rolling Stone magazine that features the gay Australian rapper, musician, and activist JamarzonMarz. Born James Emmanuel, JamarzonMarz was raised in Orange, New South Wales, an Australian state on the east side of Australia. In this article, he talks about his inspirations that influenced his music as well as his diverse background, coming from parents of Kenyan and Sri Lankan Tamil heritage. At a young age, Marz began to learn to play the saxophone, but while still in high school, he kicked off his rap career, performing at gigs in Sydney, Australia's capital. After holding it in for a few years while pursuing music and rap in Australia's music scene, in his early 20s, JamarzonMarz came out in his song Amnesia, where the love interest in his song was not a woman. This dark and eerie sounding track definitely reminds me of more modern forms of rap, including trap and rap singing, and JamarzonMarz yelling about his rap contemporaries pretending to act hard and can't even perform. If you're a hip-hop fan of other modern artists like Lil Uzi Vert or XXXTentacion, I think you'll enjoy this track. This is definitely a well-produced trap song. It's incredibly inspirational that in some of the lyrics, Marz uses Swahili, the dominant language in Kenya, to celebrate his gay identity in rap. In Rolling Stone magazine, he says, "I'm explicitly talking about being with another man, even though in Kenya, where Swahili's from, it's illegal to be gay. It's punishable by imprisonment," end quote. In his song and music video for his track Tomorrow, JamarzonMarz turns up the gay energy, playing a gay kid in high school with pictures of cute guys lining his locker, and his classroom is full of other black queer kids. I love his flow on this more upbeat track that has a more danceable and jazzy production to it. In the music video, an older white principal at his school grabs him by his hair and threatens to cut it off, bringing attention to a very real issue for black kids in schools, where our unique hairstyles are criminalized by white Eurocentric beauty standards. This song not only brings attention to the needs of LGBTQ kids in school, it also addresses black hair discrimination. And in 2020, JamarzonMarz created an incredibly popular petition in Australia that urged private schools to amend their racist dress code policies for black students. He released a petition on change.org urging private schools to stop discriminating against textured hair, aka black hair, and got 25,000 people to sign it in just a few months. I had friends who grew their hair out in middle school and experienced this firsthand. One of my school besties back in the day was forced to cut his hair and wear a low-cut Caesar, even though his cornrows were always neatly braided and never reached below his neckline. In the interview, JamarzonMarz echoes my sentiments, saying, quote, "In my experience growing up in an independent school, afros were banned, braids, locks were banned," Emmanuel says. "They were ruled as extreme hairstyles, even though to us, this is our normal hair texture. It's how we maintain and look after our hair. And then we're being called extreme, unacceptable, silly," end quote. Not only is JamarzonMarz releasing musical bangers, he's actively addressing issues that affect Black and LGBTQ youth in Australia, and we love to see it.